Hello and welcome to Psycho Starship Rampage. I haven't played this game in years, but after playing Everspace and Nova Drift and other games like that recently, I was like, you know what? Psycho Starship Rampage. I haven't played that in forever. It's fun in a different way. So the thing about it is, this confused me for a little bit. It's up to 4 players. Use the arrow keys to decide where you're going. You can play with a controller or with a keyboard, and I guess you could tie in others. But I believe you can customize your keys. X is go, also enter. So I'm the only player, but you could play with up to 4 people, which would definitely make this easier. The thing that makes this game different is you can actually customize your ship. So these are my different weapons. This is the core. You cannot move this ever. You can't move it around, but I can, for example, take all of these and I can move them forward, which disconnects them from the ship. I'd have to build in new sections and expand the ship. And then maybe I would want to put more guns. So put guns in both of those. I'll put them on space to fire, and then these are aiming up, those are aiming forward. These I will continue aiming forward as well. Now, that's done. I don't have too much left. I'm just going to hold on to my scrap. It's not one of those games where you lose it. Press I to back out to the hyperspace thing. You can test your energy, as you can see it in the bottom down there, how quickly it drains, how quickly it refills. And then you can move around. I use the arrow keys, space, X, and then you fly into that to move forward. The goal of the game is this computer AI. I think this is a living starship. I don't think it's piloted by people. And so you are a rogue AI from Interstellar War number 3417. You have been detected. They are activating an emergency defense fleet. Basically, you're trying to reach Earth, and the Earth defense forces are trying to stop you. And so you basically pick somewhere you want to go. Like, I'm going to just go up here to Kajem 6.
Getting ready.
Classic space shooter style. Ow. Ow. You want to collect all the scrap because that's how you do your upgrades. The controls with the keyboard are a little bit they're a little bit stiff. There are times where you're hitting 2 directions at once. I can't actually move at all because my keyboard doesn't recognize the input. Come on. Okay. These you have to hover over them. You see that little tractor beam? That's how you get new data. You want to expose those, and then when they're exposed, you can collect them to unlock things. If you find one that's a heart, that's how you upgrade the health of all your sections. And I believe the little light bulb looking things are like new areas to go to, or areas like unlocking items in areas. And then the little cubes are actual upgrades that you unlock at the end of the stage. At the end of every stage, you have a boss to fight. One of the best things you can get is a scrap magnet. Oh my god. I miss having a scrap magnet so bad. I had one last night and then I died. Alright, homie, quit shooting at me. I'm trying to collect scrap. I'm just an innocent scrap collecting AI. Leave me alone. Also, your bullets can destroy those purple bullets that enemies shoot, but they cannot destroy all bullets. The bosses, especially like these bullets, you can't destroy those. At least not with this weapon. But your default weapon can destroy those purple energy bullets. The interesting thing is, all the enemies that you see, including bosses, are shapes that you can build your ship into. Except maybe these little ones. I don't know that you could be as weak as those little guys. I haven't actually looked at how small they are because you have to have the 2x2 core. These will pretty much instantly start healing stuff.
Large craft detected on sensors.
Alrighty. And then this goes through your basic boss ship battle style. They release healing things every now and then, which you can pop through and grab. Ow. Snag that. If I can keep myself just above them, I don't destroy any of their bullets. There we go. And you do notice up there hyperspace timer. If you don't collect all of them in that amount of time, you lose them. So grab all the scrap and stuff you can. So 1 coordinate acquired. I have 3 cubes that I can upgrade. So this one just gave me repair bots level 1, this one gave me simple repair bots level 1, and this one gave me persistent, relentless repair bots level 1. I guess they want to give me a lot of repair bots. So I can just go to the next one, or as you see at the top, I can hit I, go to construction mode. Now I have 3,000 scrap at my disposal. The repair bots, I'm going to want to... This is new stuff, that's the 3 of them. If I click on this because it's not installed yet, I can improve blueprint. You merge with 2 other unused blueprints to create better repair bots. So if I improve them, like that's the base one, I don't really care about either of these, but this is persistent, relentless, merge those 3, I get to keep 2 affixes. So relentless gives you 20% extra life regen at 10% cost, persistent gives you more life regen, simple gives you cheaper cost. So I do want relentless. I can either make it 25% life regen and 10% cost, or I can make it 20% life regen and plus 5% cost instead of 10. So right now, scrap is kind of heavily important. Well, through the whole game, scrap is heavily important. And the life regen may or may not be as important. I don't know. I think I'm going to go simple because I can just put more stuff on. I now have simple relentless repair bots, and then I can click that and upgrade all repair bots to simple repair bots level 1. Wait, what? Oh, right. Right, defense. When you combine something, it drops out of the new. So this is the other one that I used to have. And so now I go to this one, simple relentless, upgrade all. So that took some of my scrap out. Now let's say I want to take all these, or just those, and move them to here. Then access my sections, and let's take one of these. O and P are your rotates. So now that these are connected, it's all part of the same ship. There's that. And then, let's see, what do we have? Let's throw in some more of these. These are only 286 each. So let's make all 4 of those be energy. And of course I can, I can click on this and upgrade all, and if they are all equal to that, it doesn't change your scrap amount at all. It doesn't cost anything because they're already that level. So now if I back out of here, my capacity for energy is much higher than it was. I don't drain out nearly as fast. And throw in some more weapons. Oh, right. Bind keys, fire. Okay. Now my energy is dropping a little faster, but I have even harder hitting forward blasters. She tends to say new things after each area that you go to, whether you win or lose, and eventually you'll start seeing this flood of death chasing you towards Earth, and if it catches you, you lose the game. So this is the thing that I've unlocked. Graviton Torpedo Launcher. It's in a deadly threat level sector, so I need to be much more powerful by the time I get to Ishtar F. So let's see, medium, medium, easy, easy. So let's go up this way.
Strategic matrix engaged.
These are much bigger than they were. There's a health increase. So all my sectors take more damage before they start breaking down, or all my components. Once I complete the mission. If I die, I don't get to keep it. Also, those little asteroids that are flying around and getting in the way, you can destroy them eventually with enough damage. And I'm taking the hits because, quite frankly, they're not dangerous enough to be worth avoiding at the moment. I need to try getting all the kills I can so I can get scraps, so I can get upgrades. And so I'm flying into things, including bullets. You'll notice damage accumulating in the lower left. And then as my repair bots recover them, my health increases. Those sections recover. There's some new data for the end of the map. Running into things to kill them is a strategy. Alright, new area. God, I miss having magnets. Yes, another new area. Alright. Oh, energy.
Please be informed that I am cleared to use lethal force.
I love the little text that pops up when you're shooting enemies, including the boss. It's like all the little crew members on the ship. And while this one is following the same attack pattern as the previous one, they do not frequently follow the same pattern. I've had some that spend a lot of time just charging me and ramming into me. There is one that was just absolute death machine. It was a laser shooting thing, and it would like aim at me, and I couldn't get away from it. It would just straight up blast me with a laser right off the tip of the ship, and I couldn't evade it. And so it was damaging me faster than I could repair because it also wasn't releasing the repair bots. You'll, collect, yes. Mission over.
Congratulations on a noble sacrifice.
Sections upgraded to level 2. 2 new coordinates. I collected 3 more. Upgraded cannons, better bots, better bots. Meh. So annoying. Slight audio desync there because I had to pause the recording to deal with a distraction. But I'm back. So, up to 5,500 scrap. Some of the new things that we have. We got a new gun. And you can see it takes slightly more energy, fires faster, and has a bit higher DPS. So that's good. Also, the bullets fly a lot faster. So this is a really good plasma cannon compared to what we had. And it costs 21.79 scrap more than what we currently have. So if I were to select all of my current cannons, and do this, it shows you the total cost is an increase of 217.87. Over, like, all of them. Upgrading all of them will cost that much. So upgrade all. Yay, nice and cheap. And because we made so much off of that, I think what I'm going to do is slide the entire front of the ship forward again. Because this helps protect the core. If this gets destroyed, you lose. No, I don't think I want those. I think I'm going to do 4 of these.
Success.
And then slide that up to there, this down to here.
Synaptic connection. Success.
Look at that scrap disappear. Now, use Control while clicking to select multiple pieces. Throw some more of those in there
Delightful.
and give them an attack. Just to test. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I like the look of that. But it's taking a ton of energy. So because these take 3 each, let's see if we can install some more generators. No. Total cost 36.63. So let's install generators in these 2 if we can. Yes. And then in these 4, we're not gonna have enough for that, but maybe in these 2. Nope. Total cost 572. Well, poopy. Anyways, let's go get some more scrap. Look at how quickly it fills up. So our new things are a physical energy shield and a weak torpedo launcher compared to that one. So we can go up to medium, we can go up to medium, and we can stay down at easy. Since these are up here, this will probably be able to connect to those 2. This one will probably be able to connect to those 2. I think I'm going to go to this one. I've never gone up before.
Strategic matrix engaged.
Oh, look at them melt. Oh yeah, look at them melt. I lost an entire section of the little guys, but okay. New sector, yay. Well, new sector with stuff. Like, all the sectors exist, it's just going to one before you identify it as having a item in it is kind of pointless. Alrighty. Love the music in this game. You shield bastards. Lose your shields. I'm having a little bit of trouble with being able to stop my momentum. I'm not having an easy time stopping my momentum. Like, I tap down and it just keeps going down. I don't know how much of that is hitting some other direction and the game not realizing that I've stopped moving down, and how much of it is that I have a lot of thrust in my engine, but I don't have much dampening for my inertia. Now, one of the reasons why I keep expanding the size of my ship is because the bigger I am, A, the more I get hit, But also the bigger I am, the more scrap I can collect with smaller movements. And the wider my spread can be. Oh yeah, look at them melt. Oh, finally, we got something for this run. Like, I will not begrudge new sector data, but sometimes you just need to know that you're going to get something for the one you're in. Hi, you like all my guns? You want some more of that? It does not like that. It would like me to be above it. Also, notice they're on fire. Stop it.
All clear.
Okay. Sections life upgrade level 3. Coordinates for new technologies acquired 5. I got a level 3 generator, yes, and a compact energy accumulator, nice. I've needed upgrades to those. Also, up to 3,800 scrap. So, first I need to upgrade these. I don't have enough to improve the blueprints, but I can upgrade all of them. That did not take much energy, so let's try adding in 4 more. Alright. Now these, I cannot afford to upgrade all. But I think I was able to replace those. Maybe not. There we go. I've only got 800 left. So I think, again, I'm going to hold on to what I have. Maybe. How much does it cost? I can afford 2 more of these.
Synaptic connection. Success.
All right. Look at how much slower that energy drains. Okay, we now have a tractor beam. I've used these before. They suck. A speed buff. Okay. Invisibility buff. The flashing ones are your new ones. Reflector energy shield. That looks good. Kinetic energy shield. So what do we have? Medium, hard, easy. We haven't been having much trouble with the mediums, so maybe I will go medium because I think this one will let me go to those and this one, but not that one, which means I won't be able to head this way, whereas if I go to this one, I can hit that one, this one, maybe these. So I think I'm going to go to the medium.
Strategic matrix engaged.
After this one, I think I should try to work on my my inertial dampening if possible. Again, as much as I love getting new sector data, I kind of need upgrades now.
Please be aware that trying to escape death is punishable by death.
Yes, be aware of that. I should try this game with a controller at some point.
Are you my mommy?
I'm pretty sure it's not your mommy ship. Melt, mother, melt. Look at that fire. Ouch.
All clear.
I've never had a pulse emitter. I don't know what that is. 4 new coordinates. Okay, so now I get the one thing, I get a choice. So, since my repair bot seem to be doing a pretty good job, and I have no idea what a pulse emitter is, I'm gonna choose that one. And then I'm gonna see what it takes to make one. Pulse emitter and regular pulse emitter. Are these weapons? They are weapons, right? They force pulse pushing physical objects. So, it requires a size 4. So these aren't even big enough for it. So what that means is I would basically need to pull this forward, delete those, create some of those, and while I'm at it, I'm thinking I should pull this back. Actually, just delete that and copy that one. So the main difference, oh, that's not the main difference. The crude appears to have a significantly reduced range. They're also a bit cheaper. They have a lower, like they cool down slower. They require more energy at less range, and they have less force. So there we go. Fire them on C. And then if we take this one and aim it 5 degrees off, and take this one, aim it 5 degrees off, there we go. So that's what they do, huh? They aren't getting much of an angle on it. They're actually overlapping quite a bit. So I think I'm going to redirect this more to like 15 degrees. There we go. I believe they don't do damage, they just push things. But this should allow me to like fling meteors into people, and that might help. It does take a pretty significant amount of energy, and you can see the cooldown down there next to my scrap bar. Okay, so these are already the upgraded energy. And these are too, because otherwise it would... this is saving money, but has less generation capacity, so this is what it is. Oh, it's not that it is this, it's that I can't afford it. Okay. Well, that's actually all the time I have for this one. So, hope you enjoyed. If you like the look of the game, the ability to customize your spaceship, change the layout, make whatever the heck you want, especially if you can get magnets. There's also a kind of thing I've gotten before, which is a reactive armor, and it doesn't have a minimum size. You can apply it to anything, and then it takes your energy to absorb damage. So if you put it in all of these little angles on the outside of your ship that normally can't support much, like I think I might be able to put a weapon in one of these. Yeah, I could put a weapon in one of those and have it shooting out. So, there we go. And just because I don't have very much, I'm going to have this firing off at an angle. There we go. Oh yeah, it's lovely, beautiful. But the ability to customize your ship any way that you want with the stuff that you have unlocked is amazing. Absolutely love the way that they did this, and being able to expand your ship so much. It'd be nice to see something like this if you were able to like combine this concept with the concept of spore initially, where you start out as like the single-celled organism, and then you grow, and then you grow, and each time you grow, you encounter more complex beings. And so if they had like infinite survival mode, and you outgrew this grid so that you weren't just like a square taking up this entire thing, but you outgrew this grid, then you zoom out one and you're taking components in this size of space. And so you'd have like improved stuff and some new things, and you could be basically like, you know, galaxy class starship taking on these little puny drones that they're firing at you here. It would be interesting to see something like that. This game has been out for years, and so you can probably get it pretty cheap. I'll leave a link to it from Steam down below. And again, if you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next review or impression or whatever video that I do. Have a great time, and see you next time.